Hi everyone, this is Iris. This video may be, again, just for me, but just in case, I did a big chop over the weekend, and this is my natural silver and black hair with no color. So I was able to maintain enough of my grid that my locks are still in, so that's why it looks like there are little something's going on there. The top is slightly brown because I endeavored to do highlights when I was trying to transition from dyeing my 17-inch locks to not dyeing them anymore. So that brown is residual effects of going through the highlighting process. The background you see is my study space. This is where I come to study, but I was taking a break and I wanted to comment on just a couple things. So that right there is one of our quotes. That's my quoting space back there, but right here is my study space. So a couple of things I wanted to highlight on is I wanted to encourage anyone who was thinking about rocking their silver or a big chop. So I think for some time there's been an obsession in African American women for length because it's been so elusive. We've had perms, and this phrase protective styles is kind of controversial in that for most things that have a protection, when you remove that protection, the thing it was protecting is better off. Like if you put wax on a car and you strip the wax off to put on a fresh coat, you've preserved the paint job and the detailing of your car. Sometimes though, I've found as a stylist that people with protective styles don't necessarily have their hair protected. Sometimes the hair experiences trauma from those quote unquote protective styles. So I would just use caution for anyone who is thinking they can grow out their natural hair with aggressive protective styling. And you can use whatever criteria for determining what aggressive means. Primarily things that hold your sides or uses glue or, whatever the case may be. You travel your journey. I just wanted to provide that insight if anyone wanted to receive it. Another thing I wanted to address was the thought about length. So our hair is awesome. It's awesome in every phase. And sometimes we're so uncomfortable with our natural texture that we don't feel the confidence of rocking it in every length. Sometimes we have this massive appreciation for our sister locks even as they grow out and really miss the full enjoyment of that moment wherever your length is. So I just wanted to encourage everyone to enjoy every length in the process. When my sister locks were established, I had 6 inches of natural hair and it already shrank up during the shrinkage phase, and I felt like I had a short do, and it stayed around this length for so long, and then one day it dropped, and then before you knew it, it was behind my shoulders and then down my back. So my first set of sister locks, I colored the entire time. It initially was once a month, and then it became more frequent. I think I saw difficulty when it was becoming more than that. Like I couldn't see myself putting chemicals in my hair every 2 weeks. If I was enjoying the freedom of sister locks, it just felt like being locked in, trying to put color in more than every 4 weeks. So okay, a special event, I'll do it a little early, or timing things around it. It just started to feel a little constrictive, and then a lot of constriction. So I did a big chop. It's still new to me, but I really like it. So it's very subjective. You travel your journey, I'll travel mine, but I wanted to encourage anyone, even if you have Sisterlocks, there's not a lot of information online. A lot of information for people who are transitioning to letting their gray grow out or silver grow out. Not a lot for Sisterlocks. A lot of information for people who do a big chop. Naturals. And my only pause with that was that although they are natural in their big chop, as you watch videos on YouTube of them transitioning with the length growing, there's a lot of discussion about product. And I didn't want, not that everyone is, but I didn't want to dive into the world of products. I enjoy the liberty of Sisterlocks not having to do anything. Of course, as my locks grew through the years, I used conditioners and different things once they were mature. But I like being free from product. So I will be back in Sisterlocks. And this is my new starter, second generation locks. I love them. They're awesome. Have a great day, everyone. Just wanted to share those thoughts. Bye-bye.